Hello Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to my channel. This is your reading for July of 2024. Welcome, so good to have you here again this month in July. So when I was focusing on getting ready for your reading, Libra, I'll give you some astrology in a moment, but one message that I did hear is that you're going to be showing a very different face to the world than what is really going on inside of you or behind closed doors. So some of you could be working in secrecy on something. For some of you, there are things happening in your personal life that you are not sharing with the public or with, people who know you outside of your inner circle. So showing two faces, two sides, right? There is a certain duality with you, Libra, with the scales, needing to balance things in your life. And sometimes you have to be the diplomat, the mediator. So definitely feeling a little bit of that energy being strong for you in July. Now, as far as the astrology, really quickly, you do have a lot of activity happening in the area of your chart that has to do with your friends and your social network, okay? You do have Venus moving into Leo, into that 11th house. So moving out of Cancer, which was your 10th house. Some of you in the month of June may have had some kind of really positive development in your professional life, or really been showing this what would I say, the best side of you as far as work and career, getting a lot of feedback, especially from feminine energy. So bosses, supervisors, coworkers. So definitely think that there was a lot of favoritism for you in the month of June. And this is now going to carry over into your friendship zone, right? The 11th house, where Venus is moving into that on the 11th of July. And Mercury moving into the same area on having moved there on the 2nd of July. Okay, so in the sign of Leo, some of you could really be enjoying social time with friends, with your social network, maybe spending time with one particular good friend, whoever your bestie is, maybe hanging out, going out together, seeing shows, maybe, going to concerts, enjoying some kind of events and festivities. I do see you either with a friend or groups of friends in July. This could be very this could be happening for you, which is great. Have a good time, enjoy. This is the summer time in the Northern Hemisphere, and it's definitely time to get out and enjoy and party a little bit, right? We work so hard. The other thing is that I do feel like you still have this new moon in Cancer on July 5th, which is going to be in your 10th house. So there still may be some carryover where in June there was a lot of favor towards you. Maybe some of you interviewed for new positions and you're going to get some really good news as of July 5th, or as we go into the month after July 5th. So it could really be the start of a new situation for you in your career and your work life, all right? And let's see, Mars moving into your 9th house, which is your house of expansion. So some of you may be putting a lot of energy in ninth house areas, which could be your education. Some of you are going back to school, working on an advanced degree. Some of you could be traveling internationally, so a lot of international travel, or working with people, especially masculine energy from different different nationalities, different ethnic groups, different from different countries. So definitely a international flavor, happening for you after the 20th of July. Okay, and then finally the full moon in your 4th house on July 21st. There's going to be some kind of resolution, something's coming to a completion regarding home and family life. Maybe a move, maybe you'll complete a move, maybe some kind of resolution, maybe someone coming or going out of the your immediate home situation or your immediate family. Okay. And yep, all right, let's go ahead and pull some cards here and see what other messages we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July of 2024. All right, so we have the Strength card in the distant past. Okay, that would be the first few months of 2024. We have the Six of Pentacles in the recent past. So this would be probably around the May-June time frame. We have the Hangman covering as we hit that new moon on July 5th. Okay. So kind of in limbo over something, but we'll see. Oh, wow. Great card. The Four of Wands. As we get into the middle of July, very nice card, some kind of celebration. And then at the end of the month, as we get towards the full moon and beyond, we have the Justice card. All right. I think this is the first time I've done a lot of readings with this deck and very rarely have received the Justice card. So very interesting. And this is your card, Libra, right? Justice, balance, the scales of justice. So you are coming up here at concluding your reading, which means very significant Libra energy, a spiritual energy as well, aligned with you for this month, especially towards the end of the month. And then you have at the base of the deck the Knight of Wands. So when I spoke about travel, the Knight of Wands could definitely indicate travel, as well as the influence of possibly a fire sign. So that would be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. We are moving into Leo season after the middle of July, around July 19th, 20th, around that time into August. So there could be some new developments as we go into Leo season for you. All right. And since we are a BTS inspired channel, I am going to take a few photo cards first. And see what messages we get here before we go more in depth with the tarot cards. All right, these are messages for Libra. And just a little fact here, the Libra in BTS is Mr. Jimin and Park Jimin. He is a Libra Gemini. He actually just released a new single, a new album. So check that out with his amazing artistic Venusian Libra energy. And here he is. He just popped out. You see how that happens? He just popped out of the photo card. So this is Jimin in his Set Me Free era, the first album, part 2. Number 2 could be significant for you. So this card, when I pull this card, and this definitely aligns with the Strength card that we have in the distant past, right? In the first few months of 2024. If you look very closely at this card, Jimin has some piercings, some spikes, right? In his eyebrow there, his ear, in his neck. So when this card comes up, it definitely gives me the energy of wounds of some kind, right? Piercings, maybe piercings from words that were spoken, harsh words, maybe a heart being pierced, so piercings definitely indicate pain, right? No matter what kind of, whether it's your ears or any other part of the body being having piercings, there is pain connected to that. And really the level of pain depends on, where it's located. But, from what I think, piercings in your throat, your neck area could be very painful. These are prosthetic, but definitely feeling like not being able to express yourself, closed, having to close your mouth and keep your mouth tightly shut and keep your throat, to yourself, throat chakra there being closed, not being able to speak your piece or to speak the truth or to, to say your piece, to say what's on your mind. At the beginning of the reading, I did say that the messages that I was channeling in preparation for this reading were of you showing one face to the public, but another having a different energy when it comes to the private side, right? So that could be, part of it, not really wanting to let people know that you've been hurt, and keeping that to yourself. So let's see what the another card here. Let's see. All right, we have August D. Suga, August D tour, US tour. This is Suga, who is a Pisces, Virgo. So Pisces, Virgo could be significant signs for you. Again, Gemini also because of Jimin's Libra sun and Gemini moon. So for me, it looks like Suga is traveling here. And I did mention that travel could be a significant experience for you in July, whether it's, could be short distance. The Knight of Wands can talk about short distance travel, but with all of this influence, especially with Mars in your ninth house, could be long distance, okay? So it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like either Suga's in a camper or he's sitting in the back of a truck. But wherever he's in transit, right? He might be taking a break, but he is in transit. Seeing the color blue here is very strong. Blue is a color of spirituality, of increased spirituality, being open for spiritual messages and guidance. So, yeah, some energy with that. His hair is red, so there is some fiery energy there, vitality. All right, let's see if we can grab one more card here. One more message for a Libra. One more message for a Libra. Let's get another photo card. All right, this one is pulled out. Ooh, I've got two. Okay. So I'm going to take the first one that I saw, which was this one. And this is All New Hope on the Street. So love these hope cards because when I get this theme for J-Hope, it really tells me that new things are opening up for you, right? New plans, new hopes, new dreams. So could be related to this travel that you might be doing, but I definitely feel like there is some, what is the word? Like a rebirth or a cleansing. J-Hope looks so clean in this card, just pristine, but also very modern. So technology, some of you, we did talk about career. So some of you could be going into the tech field, or maybe your degree is that you're pursuing is in technology, some, field in technology. So maybe travel related to technology. Yeah, not sure, but again, these could be significant messages for you, okay? But All New Hope is here. So if you've been having some difficult times, if you've been wounded, if you've been trying to find your way or find a new path, I think that you're going to achieve that. You're going to accomplish that in July, Libra, okay? All right, thank you so much for the messages. And now we're going to take a look at the tarot cards. Let me just put these photo cards up here on the camera. Okay. All right, so the first card is the Strength card. As I mentioned, the Strength card can appear when we have really had to muster up that inner strength to get through difficult times, stressful times. So I feel for many of you, Libra, the beginning months of this year have been, on some level, have brought you some stress, challenges, some obstacles. It could be in any area, right? Really depends on, your particular situation. As I'm looking at the cards here, I see the dominant suit here is wand. So it could be career situation, but we also have the pentacles here. We have the hangman and the justice card, which are major arcana, but whenever I see the heart there, they both have hearts on them. So sometimes that tells me, emotional situations as well with the major arcana. So I like to count them as a suit as well. But you do have three major arcana here, right? The Strength card, the hangman, and the justice card. So there are deeper things going on under the surface than what really just appears on the surface. So you may have had some stress, difficult challenges, obstacles, things you've had to get over, things you've really had to control your temper or control your stress level. A lot going on in the Strength card. So many abstract images here, and it just looks like Jin is just trying to focus, like he's trying to focus his eyes on, all right, what do I focus on first? This what looks like a little person here. I don't know what this is coming out of the ground. This flowers falling out of the sky. This looks like another figure here. So just a lot of swirling thoughts, swirling emotions for you, but you've done a great job, Libra. So just want to give you your kudos, right? You have, not just with physical strength, but with emotional strength and spiritual strength. You've weathered those storms. You've gotten through them. You've made it through. You've been able to manage your own emotions, your emotional, using your emotional intelligence, using your maturity, using your inner strength and wisdom to kind of control the lion, right? In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you have a lion here that's being soothed and stroked and petted by a beautiful maiden. So, she's tamed that creature not by force, but by love, right? Ultimately by love and by patience, being soft-spoken. I always I heard an old saying called, have an iron hand in a velvet glove, right? Where you can make things happen, but in a way that people want to do those things for you, or they think it's their idea, or you just have a way where people, where situations turn out in your best interest because of the way that you manage those situations, okay? So yes, great job with that. The Six of Pentacles is here as the recent energy. So coming into July, right out of June, I think that some of you have been, because of the ability to control your emotions, stay in control, deal with difficult situations, deal with stressful situations, you have been the recipient of some kind of positive feedback, maybe even a financial award, some kind of bonus, could be financial, someone looking out for you financially, or a reward of some kind, or an award of some kind, monetary, but also it just people kind of giving you their support. And here, we have a lot of people. You have the seven guys here showing up twice. So maybe people continuously coming to your side, or providing you with good feedback, providing you with support. A lot of people know your name, know who you are, and know what you do and what you're capable of and what you've done, Libra. So congratulations with that. If you're worried about that, don't be at all, because I feel like you are held in very high regard within your circle, whatever that circle is, and there may be some financial benefit attached to that, okay, as we're coming into the month of July. All right. Some of you may have received, again, some kind of financial support, or maybe signed a contract of some kind. It could have been a loan, or some kind of, what is that? Maybe some crowdsourcing or people contributing to your projects or your cause. Investing in you, that's what I meant. Someone investing in you as well. Okay. All right. So the energy covering you on the new moon as we come into July, new moon energy. Well, we have the Hangman here. Okay. And sometimes we find ourselves in a situation where we feel like we're in limbo, but we have to kind of turn ourselves upside down, or maybe sideways, or maybe on an angle, or to see things from a different angle, right? Instead of just straight out and what things appear to be, we kind of have to go behind the veil, or look at a situation and kind of figure out, what is this trying to teach me? What's the true lesson here? So if things have slowed down for you now, if you are waiting to hear back from someone, an offer or a decision, if you are finding that you've gone as far as you can, and now you're waiting for something to happen, then know that that is happening for a reason. Okay, Libra. I listened to another reader who was talking about a tsunami, and was talking about how when you know that something big is about to happen, things are very quiet in your life. Things are very quiet and still. It's like a tsunami where there's that drawback of the ocean before the wave hits, right? So this is kind of the Hangman energy, where you're kind of feeling like you are maybe a little bit stuck, but try to see with different eyes what this situation may be preparing you for, showing you, or trying to tell you. Okay. The number 12 here could be significant. And yes, the Hangman. Okay. All right. Now, as we're going through the month of July, well, whatever this is, or whatever the universe may be asking you to hold on, be patient, wait a little while longer, just take a deep breath, count to 10. What it is leading you to is a Four of Wands moment, okay? And this is a 100% celebration. So good news coming through, something that you're going to want to celebrate, Libra. This could be an actual celebration or an actual event, like a wedding or an anniversary or a birthday party, a shower of some kind. It can be an opening of some kind of establishment, or a party for a new company. Could be a red carpet situation, right, where you're walking the red carpet. But whatever it is, it's going to make you very happy, Libra. All right. This is good energy. This is also, besides the celebratory aspect of it, this can also be, a really balanced, good relationship. It could be, like I said, a marriage, could be people getting engaged or moving to the next level in a relationship. This also can represent an actual house. And remember, I told you that you do have the full moon that's going to be culminating in your fourth house, which is the home, the family, your physical home as well as your family. So there could be a move to a new house. There could be a purchase of a new house or getting a new apartment. Moving in with a loved one or moving in with a partner could happen as well. Whatever that is, there is good news surrounding it and a celebration. Look at the cupcake here and the streamers and, of course, the smiley faces, 4 smiley faces. There could be 4 people in particular who are extremely happy for you. And let's see what else here. Yeah, I just love this. It's just, the color is beautiful and definitely a lot of energy here, confetti and streamers and all that stuff. Okay, so very possible good news coming through for you, Libra. Okay, as we get through July. Now, I'm also hearing that this Knight of Wands could be significant in bringing this news to you or be part of this positive development, this positive event. Knight of Wands is a fire sign energy, so that could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, as I mentioned. And again, this could be all happening during Leo season, all right? Could be a person that is younger than you, all right? So look out for good news from youthful energies, okay? And then the final card at the end of this reading, as we round out the month of July, you have the Justice card. So what I feel here, Libra, is that whatever this is that has you kind of holding on, waiting, in limbo, you are going to realize at the end of the month why everything happened the way it did, right? I see things just falling in place for you. Again, that 4 of Wands celebration, and then you kind of, sitting in your office or by the beach or, under a tree or on your deck or by the pool, whatever that situation might be, wherever you are, taking a deep breath and saying, now I get it. Right now, I understand why everything happened the way it did. Everything happens for a reason, and it is just, right? So justice has been served. Justice also can be a karma card. So it also is you reaping what you sow. So you just want to make sure that you are sowing goodness and positivity and good vibes into the universe and into the people around you, the situations you're involved with, the energy around you, because what we put out there comes back. All right. You put negativity out, negativity will come back. You put positivity out, positivity will come back. And so the Justice card says, whatever you've been putting out there, Libra, is going to come back to you. And from what this reading looks like, it is good. All right. It is good energy. It's something to be happy about, celebrate. It's going to really, strengthen you and fortify you and make you understand, I think, on some level, why you've gone through the trials and tribulations that you have, right? That wound, those wounds that perhaps you have experienced. Again, look at how pristine and clean and perfect and just immaculate J-Hope is. It's like he just got out the shower, he just got out the tub, and threw some fresh, clean white clothes on, and has his purple hair. We love purple, and it's kind of a new hope, a brand new day. Okay, and Justice says things are exactly the way that they're supposed to be for you right now. All right. And again, that is your card, the Justice card. 4 of Wands also, and Justice, again, very possible. I'm getting possible commitments here. So that commitment could be a marriage, a proposal, an engagement. Some of you might decide that you're just gonna, instead of like having a big wedding or something like that, you're just gonna go to City Hall and get married. Okay, so very, very possible you might, that might happen. Don't disregard that, and don't what's the word? Don't doubt that could happen, right? That might happen for you, Libra. All right. So I'm going to take a oracle card here, Libra, and see what the message is. Another message for you, and see what we have for Libra. Now look at this. Is this incredible? Patience. This absolutely confirms what the message is that I, just mentioned about the Hangman, about being patient, that things are falling into place the way that they are supposed to. What you wants you, right? And so, yes, there's no question. Patience is a virtue in July. Yeah, patience is absolutely a virtue for you in July. We already talked about it with the Hangman there, right? So you've been feeling in limbo. Maybe you're at a standstill. Things are at a standstill for you. Know that things are going on behind the scenes, that your spirit guides, that God, the universe are working in your favor to put things exactly into place the way that you need them to be, all right? The other thing about this card, this is a crane, and cranes traditionally represent really good luck in many cultures, some Asian cultures, because the crane is bringing like people believe that the crane is bringing good news, good tidings, good energy, some important message as well. Okay, so that crane, I feel, is on his way to you, Libra, to bring you some good news, a message that you're waiting for, right? So just wait patiently for it. The other thing, also with cranes, if you ever see one, on your lawn or in your backyard or in the zoo or, in a park somewhere, make a wish, say a prayer, and definitely be in, expectation that there is a message that's coming to you that you're going to be happy about. Okay. All right, one more card here, and I'm going to take this from the affirmation deck, which is just a little bit more affirmations for our everyday lives. Let's see what the message is. Oh, wow. Who got this message? I think it was Scorpio got this message. So Scorpio could be someone, Scorpio could be one of your planets could be in Scorpio, or a Scorpio person could be significant this month for you as well. But slumber says, when I drift off to sleep, my mind allows me to slip into a restful slumber. If dreams arise, they are pleasant and calming. This time allows my body and mind to reset so I can start my day with vigor. So this is a message, Libra, that you need to get more sleep. Okay. Sleep is so important for us. We don't realize how important it is. When we sleep and we are able to sleep well, where our mind is able to process all of the images, all of the information, all of the, stimulation, right, that we've had during the day. And then we're able to create those long-term memories and embed those short-term memories, right? Without that sleep, your mind does not have an opportunity to process all of the things that you've experienced for that day. Likewise, your body, besides your brain, your body repairs itself at night. It heals itself at night. Sometimes the strength card can come up when you've had some kind of health issue. So a healing is coming for you as well. But you must make sure you're getting enough sleep, because your blood pressure, your blood sugar, all your physiological processes reset when we sleep. And that's why it's so important to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Okay? All right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining. I wish you all good things, and as always, I purple you. Bye.